Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things that will be coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare here in the future. This is information that we have gotten from the developers of Modern Warfare, and it's a couple of pretty fun things. So the first one is actually one that I think a lot of us were kind of expecting, but we didn't really get that kind of information yet, and it was kind of weird because there was no way to get more created class slots because there is no traditional way to prestige. But anyway, so it turns out that there is a plan in the future to add more custom loadouts to Modern Warfare. Now, this was posted on an article yesterday on Charlie Intel, and it says Infinity Ward has confirmed they have plans to add more created class slots to Call of Duty Modern Warfare in the near future. Fans have been asking for more created class slots since the game launched. The game launched with only 5 and without a prestige system, no way of unlocking or getting more. The studio acknowledged the feedback after launch and has been working to get this in the game. The studio art director noted on Reddit that they've put this on the main line to get it out as soon as they can, but they have a lot of testing for it to ensure it's properly added. Quote, "You and everyone else that has commented on this are right. It is mainlined back at the studio and we've been tinkering with it. I'm not sure which update it's in, but I think it's next. Believe it or not, it can cause horrible bugs if not tested properly. I'm not certain about this. I'm not certain about all of this, so don't get fired up on me if I'm wrong. Since I've commented here, I'll stick with the issue at the studio." A fan commented asking why this wasn't a priority before launch, and he replied saying that the launch priorities constantly change over 3 years to get the game out the door. Quote, "You're right. The real answer, there are tens of thousands of tasks that lead up to the launch of the game. We have to triage all of those tasks and decide what tasks take more priority over others and who on the team we can assign the task to. For example, I do not have the skill set to fix this particular problem. 3 years go by in the blink of an eye. There's no ETA on when it will be live, so stay tuned." But it does look like it will be coming. Now, I do think that this was kind of a hard issue for them to fix because of the way that the created class slots work now. You have a ton of customization that you can do, not to mention you can actually edit your stuff in a game. So I assume that it's a little bit harder for them to actually go about and make this created class, slots, more of them coming, because they have to make a way for it to work in game, and also how much does it actually take, like data wise and string wise of code, to get more created class slots added and then have them working properly in game. So it would suck if they added the created class slots and then it broke the way that it worked for every other 5 ones that we have. So obviously this is not something that's just easy to slap on and throw in. There has to be a lot of testing. Hopefully we get this sooner rather than later, and that would be pretty awesome. Who knows, maybe with every new operation we'll get a new created class slot. That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, so it says the next one is Modern Warfare devs plan to allow different blueprint attachments to be combined. Now, the way that it works right now is you get a blueprint. Some of the attachments are customization variants, so you might have like a magazine that's a specific color, or a barrel that is a specific color, or even like a shoulder mount, or obviously the stock, it can be a different color. So it kind of is interesting to see how they're going to work this, but they plan to be able to combine different blueprint attachments to a specific weapon. So I have, for instance, a couple for maybe the MP5, and I can combine them together to make a weird combination of colors and camos. So the article reads, Infinity Ward has stated they have plans to allow players to expand how they can use blueprint attachments in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The studio wants to allow players to Frankenstein weapons together by combining blueprint attachments with other weapons and apply different camos to create any weapon style players want. Quote, "At some point in the future, we are hoping to let you combine different blueprint attachments together to Frankenstein weapons and then apply different camos. The issue the studio is having right now is that the feature is currently bugged in development testing, so they're trying to work around it or through the bugs before adding the feature into the game. Because of that, there is no ETA to when to expect this feature in Modern Warfare. Quote, "It's really buggy though, so I don't have an answer as to when we would be able to push out an update for it, but we are trying to work the problem." Unquote. Many players have been wanting to take the blueprint attachments to other weapon combinations and put together different blueprints together in Modern Warfare. This would allow that to happen. So I'm excited for this one. I have a couple of blueprints that I think would be pretty cool combining them together, and it'd be nice to have like a weird Frankenstein of like a blue really nice color with like a red maybe like magazine, or like a blacked out stock. So it'll be pretty cool. We'll definitely see how it goes about, but I do see how this could be a really difficult issue because a lot of blueprints are attached specifically to attachments. You remove one, it changes the entire look of the weapon, and so I can see how this would be an issue, but they're working on it and we'll see what happens. But it would be pretty cool if you were able to Frankenstein some blueprint combination locations together. But anyways, yeah, guys, so I just wanted to make a video talking to you guys about what is coming to Modern Warfare here in the future, some stuff that is being worked on. Obviously, there's going to be more weapon balancing. I think the biggest issue that people are having right now is actually all of these stealth patches that Modern Warfare is having. I saw that Drifter made a video on this, and I believe also XRAYZ made a video on this, but they both talked about how there have been secret stealth nerfs to Call of Duty Modern Warfare that are not mentioned in any of the patch notes. It just kind of happens, like the way that stocks work have been actually nerfed quite a bit, and so because of this, they're actually having trouble keeping up and keeping a consistent kind of list of different stats in the game. So it would be impossible for them to retest every single weapon in the game every single day. So it's a little bit annoying, especially if you're someone who like relies on those stats and you know how to counteract it. Maybe, you know, they change the recoil pattern of a specific weapon and you already kind of got used to it, and now you're thinking maybe you got worse with the weapon, but really the recoil pattern got changed. So there's a lot of stuff that's like behind the scenes that is kind of being put in without being told to anyone, and it's kind of annoying, a little bit inconvenient really. So I really hope that they try to be a little bit more transparent with that. Maybe it's just that they're releasing so many like hot fixes that it's impossible for them to keep up with patch notes all the time. But you know, even just a tweet or something, be like, hey guys, we're, you know, change something here or there, you know, that would be pretty awesome. It doesn't have to be super detailed, but you know, kind of give people an idea of what is going on, so like people aren't having weird experiences and not even sure if they're right. I think one of the ones that people were saying was that maybe skill-based matchmaking was toned down a little bit, like the intensity of it, and I'm not sure if it was true. I saw XRAYZ made a video on this. I haven't watched the video just yet, but I will say from my own personal experience is it has felt a little bit easier in lobbies, not as sweaty. Definitely not like super easy lobbies. It's not the way we've had them in the past where it's all completely random, but I feel like it's a little bit more manageable, and I have not found myself raging as much as I normally do. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. If you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm gonna have a lot more Call of Duty Modern Warfare news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming, so make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. If you guys want to support the channel directly, you can do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and more, so go ahead and check that out only if you're willing and able to. And then last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is literally the best place to do so. I'm constantly talking over there, so go ahead and give me a follow at OGXRAYZ, link in the description below. Let me know what mode you guys are playing right now in Modern Warfare. Just kind of ending this video here. I've been actually really enjoying Ground War, and I've actually been using the EBR. Seems to be a ton of fun in Ground War, so yeah, just wanted to toss that in there. You guys have an awesome day. I'm out. Peace. Happy New Year, by the way. I didn't say yesterday because I didn't make a video. I was sick, but you guys, Happy New Year.
Turning to resupply.
We've lost Delta. Enemy precision airstrike inbound.
Target acquired. Weapon free in 5 seconds.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemies in Charlie. Go. We're taking Delta. Enemy UAV overhead. Securing Alpha.
Ready for taxi. What's your position?
Delta secure. Friendly enemy VTOL jet in the AO. We've lost Charlie. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly UAV online. Capture Charlie. Enemy cruise missile incoming. They're taking Delta. UAV ready for deployment.
This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. Beginning flyover.
Enemy cruise missile.